Picture this: Ireland, fresh off a stunning comeback in their autumn rugby series, is about to face the reigning world champions, South Africa, in a match that could truly reveal their mettle. It's not just any game. It's a showdown loaded with history, high stakes, and the kind of intensity that makes rugby fans pulse with excitement. But here's where it gets controversial. Can underdog teams like Ireland ever truly dethrone the mighty Springboks? Or is South Africa's dominance in the sport just too ingrained? Let's dive into what Ireland center Robbie Henshaw has to say about this epic encounter, breaking it down step by step to make sure even newcomers to rugby can follow along. Robbie Henshaw, the Irish center, is optimistic that their final match in the Autumn Nations Series against South Africa will serve as a real litmus test for the team's current form and capabilities. To put it simply for beginners, a litmus test in sports is like a crucial exam that shows how well prepared you are. It highlights strengths and weaknesses in a high-pressure situation. Ireland's campaign so far has been a roller coaster. They endured a disappointing defeat at the hands of New Zealand, followed by a lackluster win against Japan. But they roared back spectacularly last weekend with a record-breaking 46-19 victory over Australia. In that game, Henshaw himself scored one of Ireland's 6 tries, showcasing his skill and the team's resilience. For context, a try in rugby is like scoring a touchdown in American football. It's when a player grounds the ball in the opponent's in-goal area, earning points and often sparking wild celebrations among fans. Meanwhile, South Africa, known as the Springboks, are riding a wave of success. They've dominated the Rugby Championship, securing wins in all their matches, and have remained unbeaten in their 3 November fixtures across the Northern Hemisphere. This includes impressive victories against Japan at Wembley Stadium, a historic venue in London, France, and Italy. They're eyeing a clean sweep on their tour, meaning they want to win every game without a single loss. And Dublin's Aviva Stadium on Saturday at 17:40 GMT could be where they achieve that. Adding to the drama is the rich history between these two sides. Ireland famously upset South Africa in the group stages of the 2023 Rugby World Cup, proving they could go toe-to-toe with rugby's giants. Then, in a summer series last year, the teams split their encounters with 1 win each, creating a thrilling draw. Henshaw is hopeful that Ireland can build on their recent triumph against Australia with another standout performance against the Springboks. I think they're the talk of world rugby right now, thanks to their incredible depth of talent and individual brilliance, he shared. They're masters at grinding out results. You think you've got them on the ropes, but they always find a way back. This sets up the match as a genuine challenge for Ireland, giving them a chance to gauge their progress. It's a proper test for us to see where we're at, Henshaw explained. We've matched them blow for blow, like in that summer series where each side won once, and I'm sure they're analyzing that too. The excitement is palpable because South Africa embodies national pride. They're a team that fights fiercely for their country. And when these rivals clash in Dublin, it's always an edge-of-your-seat thriller, packed with physical battles and tactical genius. Henshaw, at 32 years old, believes Ireland still has untapped potential as they aim to finish 2025 on a strong note. Reflecting on the Australia game, he noted, "We let them dominate in the middle part of the first half, letting them build momentum." To clarify for those new to the sport, momentum in rugby refers to a team's flow and energy, often built through strong runs or tackles that unsettle the opposition. Looking ahead to South Africa, Henshaw emphasized the need for Ireland to counter their opponent's physical style, especially from their big forwards charging down the field. "We need to meet them head-on at the gain line. That's the line where possession changes hands, and show real grit in the fringes. shutting down their big runs to stop their charge. In other words, Ireland must focus on tough, upfront physicality to prevent South Africa from steamrolling forward, just like in the Australia match where they learned to regroup and dominate. And this is the part most people miss. Why South Africa's consistency is undeniable. Some critics argue that their reliance on physicality might leave them vulnerable to teams that prioritize strategy and speed, like Ireland's clever playmakers. Is this the era where the Springboks' reign could be challenged, or are they simply too powerful to topple? Henshaw's insights suggest that Ireland is ready to push boundaries, but only time and Saturday's match will tell. What do you think, rugby enthusiasts? Do you believe Ireland can pull off another upset against South Africa? Or is the Springboks' depth unbeatable? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate whether this rivalry is evolving or stuck in familiar patterns.